The Cycle 3 child is discovering more abstract concepts. They are diving deeper into their research. They are reaching out to their community to find answers. They are the leaders of the school. They are consolidating all the learning that's happened in the first 2 cycles. So there's still concrete learning materials there, but they're opening up even more.
The Cycle 3 children, so 9 to 12-year-olds, you've got quite a big age range. You've got children at the end of it who are moving into adolescence, and then you've got the 9-year-olds who are still a bit younger than that psychologically. The children in the upper end, everything's coming together for them in their journey through Montessori, so they have the need to start really practicing being a leader, not just a leader in the class, but a school leader as well.
Maria Montessori talked a lot about freedom and responsibility, and she talked about having a good balance of both. So we can't have freedom without responsibility, and we can't have responsibility without freedom.
Once they get up to that 3rd cycle, they're ready for more responsibility. So that's what they're given.
The Cycle 3 child is really beginning to hone those critical thinking skills and really beginning to think about philosophical questions.
So they have these discussions, and our eldest loves these discussions. They all have different points of view, and whatever comes up for them comes up.
That sort of discussions are really important for children. You learn ways of thinking and ways of processing intangible information.
So you can really grapple with big questions in this classroom.
And it's nurtured and it's beautiful. It's a lovely process.
At my end, I'm looking at children who are so independent and so able to think for themselves and articulate their thoughts, and that is because they have had all these years of independently coming in every day and organising their day. They've had the opportunity to be leaders within each cycle. They've had the opportunity to make choices about their learning, but also be responsible about their learning.
I think it's only now that my daughter is in high school that I can look back and reflect on those 10 years that she spent in Barrenjoey Montessori. Only now I can see how at the end of each 3-year cycle, that final year is really consolidating all the skills they'd been learning in the previous years, and then each cycle builds on the one before.
Montessori children have all the things in place that are useful in high school. They have the time management, they have the intrinsic motivation to learn, they are accountable for their time, they are used to working independently, good at negotiating conflict, and they're also used to rubbing shoulders with children that they wouldn't necessarily have as a very, very close friend, but actually understanding that we all need to get on and we're all working together.
The academics of Montessori I have found was actually quite advanced when I came into high school. So it definitely gave me a bit of a head start, I think.
I found the transition pretty smooth. Although they are very different, there's still similar aspects of what you're working towards, and I found it really easy.
It is an education system that has a long view. A lot of what we're doing here, we're sowing the seeds of the sciences, for example. A lot of those things will come to fruition when they go to university or later on. We're setting the stage in a really great way for these children to be lifelong learners. It's an incredibly rewarding way of teaching.